One, and we are live. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to this interview with my boy, my client, Anthony Caudle. This guy is a legend. I'll tell you, I got a lot of good things to say about this guy, so I'm probably going to talk for a little bit here if you guys don't mind. But Anthony, this guy, even before like we became entrepreneurs, he was always thinking like an entrepreneur. I remember we actually went to college together. One time I ran into this guy when we were 21. And he was already like listening to Think and Grow Rich. He had like this energy about him. And I knew he was going to be successful. And
Yeah.
here he is. He's crushing it as a music producer, as an entrepreneur, got a lot of projects going on, future real estate investor as well. This man is busy. Anthony, how many hours do you work per week?
I would say 60 plus.
60 plus between everything. And that's like on a good week. No, I'm just kidding. But so Anthony, dude, you've achieved some pretty killer results. So we've been working together since June. So that's been 5 months now. And what was your starting weight, man?
My starting weight was around 230 pounds.
Mm-hmm. And how much do you weigh right now?
185 pounds at the moment.
Dude, awesome. So we're down 45 pounds in a very short time, 5 months, which is absolutely amazing. And now, there's a lot of people who say that you can't gain muscle and lose fat at the same time. What do you have to say to those people based on your results?
Oh man, I'd say they have to at least try the program first before they get that result. Because I have so many friends that want to just do cardio every day. They don't believe me for some reason.
Mm-hmm. So how do you know that you gain muscle while losing that fat?
Well, when I first started weighing 230 pounds, I was barely able to rep 150 pounds on bench. And then last time I actually did bench press, I was repping out 235 pounds for 8 reps.
Dude, that's crazy. So your lifts have gone up and you've lost the fat. So cool.
Yeah, big time.
That's the that's the surface level results. Now, what changes have you seen maybe in your energy levels, your confidence, or in other areas of your life as a result of this?
Oh, one that I noticed big time was my work performance because honestly, I need to be on my feet all day, and then I feel like I'm able to just go so fast no matter what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
Before I was kind of unmotivated to work, all overweight, heavy breathing. Now I feel like I can crush anything.
Absolutely. And you are, dude. Like and here's the thing, guys. Like if anybody's watching this right now, the big thing here is Anthony didn't just like buy the program and do nothing. Like Anthony is here putting in the work in the trenches every single day. And so really these results are a testament more to Anthony than the program. There's multiple programs that work. This just happened to be one that worked with Anthony's schedule because he's very busy. But again, you have to be able to work, and Anthony has a great work ethic, even if he was maybe feeling lazy at the beginning of the program. So what do you feel was like the biggest challenge for you at the time that we started, or what was the reason why you ended up at 230? Was it like your schedule? Was it?
Oh, the biggest challenge at first was just staying consistent. I had a very hard time doing that, but once I started doing it, now it's just became a lifestyle to me.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Now, why do you think it was hard for you to be consistent back then? Was it because of your schedule? Was it motivation?
Oh yeah, it was just a combination of all of it. Like my schedule, I had no motivation. I thought, I'm probably just gonna be fat for the rest of my life, and I was starting to accept it. But then eventually I was like, you know what? Nah, not gonna do that.
Exactly. Absolutely. Now that actually brings up an interesting topic. So if somebody's watching this right now and they're thinking the same thing themselves, that fuck, I'm just busy, maybe I'll just be fat for the rest of my life, which is kind of what you were thinking. What would you say to that person based on where you are right now?
I would say at least try to take that first step, because once you take that first step, get in shape, it just starts a process of reactions within your mind that you just want to keep going, especially when you start seeing results.
Mm-hmm.
When I first started seeing my first results, I was like, wow, I can't stop now.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. It becomes a little bit addicting. It's good. Cool, man. So cool. So the biggest obstacle for you was the fact that obviously like it was a combination of motivation, schedule, potentially some of the knowledge aspect. You're able to lose 45 pounds in 5 months. Now you feel like you're faster, more energetic, everything. Have there been any other changes in other areas of your life as a result, possibly in like, your body image, confidence, or anything else?
Oh yes, big time. Well, I'm still working on my body image, of course. Of course, I'm not perfect yet. Well, no one's
You're on the way
perfect,
though.
but
You're on the way though. You're getting there.
Yeah. Well, before though, I just had a horrific body image. I just could not stand looking at myself in the mirror. You could probably see it in my face in that before picture. I just like did not like myself whatsoever.
Oh, big time. Yeah.
Well, like now,
Oh no,
oh,
go
I
ahead.
was just saying now I feel like I'm actually worthy to talk to some of these girls, you know, even though anyone should feel worthy from the beginning, no matter how you look.
Mhm.
Like,
Oh, absolutely. No, confidence in relationships in your dating life. I mean, it's definitely something that goes hand in hand, especially if you're a single entrepreneur, because being a single entrepreneur is really hard already to balance your schedule with your social life, and then throwing fitness into the mix. I mean, I think that's a big challenge for a lot of guys out there who are entrepreneurs and also single. So now I know that
yes.
I know there's a little bit of lag. It looks like it's probably my internet or something. But just real quick, the last two questions I want to ask you. The first one is, after the last 5 months, what are your top 3 revelations that you've had for yourself?
Top 3 revelations that I've had for myself. Huh. Well, number one would probably be that I need to lift for the rest of my life. uh, Number two would be that the sober life is the way to go. No
Mm,
alcohol. I
hmm
noticed a drastic difference when I just started took breaks from drinking.
hmm
Beforehand, before I started this program, I was drinking heavily every
hmm
day. I'm a completely different person now.
Totally. That's probably part of why your results were
And number
so.
three,
Oh, looks like, sorry, I lagged for a sec. I was just gonna say just one comment on that before you go into number 3. That's probably why you got results so fast too, is from cutting out alcohol. Like it really does make a huge difference as far as your metabolism, your mental state, everything. So
oh
that's
yeah,
it's huge.
tons of extra.
Good. Yeah, tons of extra energy. It's good, man. Cool. And then what was your sorry for cutting you off there. What was your third revelation?
See, my third revelation, huh? Honestly, my third revelation is that I learned that I'm a very positive person and that I can never go back to this negative thinking that I was before the program started. I
Hmm
was just in constant negative thought every single day. And now, every time I catch myself thinking of something negative, I'm like, wait a minute. No, no, no. Munir would not like that. Owen Cook would not like that. I
Yes,
always think
exactly.
that. I'm like, no, no, no. What would they do?
Exactly. That's good. That's huge. No, that's absolutely huge. And that's been one thing that's been really helpful for me too. Just to go on a quick tangent is, whenever I find myself in a thought loop that I know isn't serving me, just think about what one of my mentors would say to me in that thought loop to help me break that, whether that's Owen, whether that's James, whether that's Lynn, all the great mentors that I've had. It's the same thing. What would that person think in that moment if I feel lazy, if I feel negative, whatever it is? So actually, just a quick follow-up question on that. Have you noticed that the positive mindset that we've kind of cultivated through training, through the mindset work, has helped you in your career as well?
Yes, big time. Actually, just a few.
Absolutely. And that's in one of your is that in one of your side
Yeah,
projects? Is that in one of your side projects? That whole thing?
yes,
Nice. Very cool, man. Yeah,
yes, it is.
you got a lot of cool stuff going on, man. That's awesome. Well, I appreciate you taking the time to hop on here. The last question I have for you before I let you get back to work and all the other stuff that you got to do is what if somebody's sitting on the fence,
Uh-huh.
right? They're maybe seeing this interview, maybe they've seen some other client interviews or highlights or whatever else, and maybe they're skeptical because there's a lot of other results on the internet. There's a lot of coaches making big claims. There's a lot of bullshit out there. What would you say to somebody who's looking from the outside in, is thinking about it, considering it, but they're still a little bit skeptical?
To anyone skeptical of this program, I could tell you, I could guarantee that this program is 100% more effective than anything you're gonna see. 100%. I see so many claims from other advertisements like get ripped in 30 days. Like that, it's not gonna happen. I mean,
Right.
it could,
It kind of happened to
but
you.
I
You
don't
lost a
think
lot of
those
fat the
programs.
first day.
Yeah, your programs, or I mean, your program is just so much more legit compared to theirs. Everything, the lifting, everything. It's not just do push-ups 3 times a week. You know, it's so much more than that.
Right. 100%. So it's the in-depth quality. What else do you feel has made this different for you versus maybe some other stuff you've tried before?
having you as a coach has helped me phenomenally with motivation. Before this program, it was so hard for me to just stay motivated. I don't know why, but I just could not go to the gym. And now with you as my coach, it's so much easier to just be like, all right, I could do this. Like, can't let coach down.
Yeah.
It's helped with motivation.
Gotcha.
Really hard to stay motivated by myself. My coach, like, I don't know. It's really easy to stay motivated.
Hell yeah. That's what's up, man. Cool. Well, Anthony, thank you for your time. I appreciate you hopping on. I know you're between like appointments right now. So appreciate you hopping on. And anybody who's watching this, if you have questions for Anthony, just comment below and I will tag him in the post so he can answer straight from him, not from me, because obviously I'm biased, but straight from somebody who's actually experienced it. So thank you, Anthony. I appreciate you, bro.